The First Battle of Bull Run, also known as the First Battle of Manassas, was the first major land battle of the American Civil War. Fought on July 21, 1861, near Manassas, Virginia, it shattered the North's hopes for a quick victory and revealed the brutal reality of a long and bloody conflict ahead. What began with confident expectations from both sides ended in chaos, confusion, and a wake-up call for the entire nation. A nation goes to war. When Southern forces fired on Fort Sumter in April 1861, the Civil War officially began. Many in the North believed the conflict would be brief, with Union forces quickly overpowering the rebellion. Pressured by public demand for a swift victory, Union General Irvin McDowell led his inexperienced army south toward the Confederate capital of Richmond, Virginia. Standing in his way was a similarly green Confederate force commanded by Generals P.G.T. Beauregard and Joseph E. Johnston. The battle unfolds. On the morning of July 21st, Union forces attacked the Confederate left flank along Bull Run Creek. Early in the battle, Union troops made progress and pushed back Confederate lines. But the tide began to turn as Southern reinforcements arrived by rail, one of the first times trains played a crucial role in military movement. Confederate General Thomas J. Jackson stood firm on the battlefield, earning the nickname Stonewall for his unyielding defense. As the day wore on, Confederate counterattacks overwhelmed the Union right flank, causing panic among Union troops. What had started as an organized advance quickly turned into a chaotic retreat. Civilians from Washington who had come to picnic and watch the spectacle were caught in the frantic dash back to the capital. A wake-up call. The First Battle of Bull Run was a decisive Confederate victory, but it was far from a polished military triumph. Both sides were unprepared for the scale and ferocity of the fighting. The Union suffered about 2,900 casualties, while the Confederates had around 2,000. These numbers stunned a nation that had never experienced modern warfare. More importantly, the battle shattered the illusion of a short war. It became clear that the conflict would be neither quick nor easy, and that it would demand a much greater sacrifice than either side had anticipated. The impact on the war. In the aftermath, both the Union and the Confederacy began to take the war more seriously. The North reorganized its military efforts and eventually replaced McDowell with General George B. McClellan, who would build the formidable Army of the Potomac. In the South, the victory boosted morale and strengthened the belief that independence could be achieved. The battle also had a significant impact on public perception. The romantic notions of war held by many Americans were replaced by the grim reality of bloodshed, confusion, and loss. Conclusion. The First Battle of Bull Run was a turning point in the sense that it ended any lingering illusions of a quick and easy war. It revealed the inexperience of both armies and the deep divisions that would fuel years of devastating conflict. As the smoke cleared on that July day in Virginia, the United States realized that it was embarking on a long, painful journey, a civil war that would test its very foundation.